Hello everybody and welcome to the Learn Dota 2 League Season 16 Semifinals. Last time, the Reedy team overcame the fact that they got clocked in the face by the PVC team in group stage and just clocked them right back. Mostly by just picking a team where literally the only guy on the whole PVC lineup who could do anything was Matt. See what happens this time. This time they do have that incredibly overpowered second pick. I don't think the PVC team really used it to its full advantage in the first round.
5 seconds remaining.
See if they do now.
Dire team
First ban on the Rubik here. Oh, by the way, with me is still the Doctor of Dota, Randy.
Yes.
Barrel Rider is also here, but he's having child troubles, unfortunately, so...
I'm back.
Oh, there we go. So, child troubles are
Oh
resolved.
no, I can't hear anyone.
Oh, nice, he has no ears.
Headphone troubles were not resolved, unfortunately.
Yeah. Jakiro, Sandking, Ricky ban, Rubik, SB, they're very targeting with the bans on the Reedy lineup. So, PVC lineup last time, you know, had the issue where there's like a bunch of like the average win rate of the lineup was 48 versus an average lineup of 55, and they're saying, okay, not having that crap again, have like the third highest win rate here on the whole game.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, Zero. If you've seen some of the clips on Reddit, it looks it looks goofy.
Coming back out with a
Right, to
Warlock
the-
again.
So the two highest win rate supports are first picked.
Very disproportionately highest win rates as well. It's like
That's
these.
55 versus 57. Like it's
Radiant team back.
It's like these two, and then it's like I think the next highest win rate support is like 50. Most hovering around the 49-48 range.
Remaining.
Immediately banning out that Invoker. They don't want to see that crap again. I don't blame them. I wouldn't either after that. That match has taught me I never want to see an Invoker in an LD2L game again.
Not a fan. I like it. Makes the games fun to watch.
it's
No.
one way or the other. It's either the reason the team loses or the reason the team wins. 'Cause you got a 1200 MMR player playing
Dire team back.
Invoker P4.
Kitty says Jug trashed on talent rework. Maybe. Feels like the Jug was the Jug talent probably shouldn't have been the deciding factor, though. They just were not able to win fast enough, and the fact that nobody else on his team had like any ability to have impact didn't help him more than anything. Windrunner
5
ban,
seconds remaining.
still getting rid of that. That thing has like a 30% win rate now.
The reason you get
Not
rid
that
of
bad.
it though is because of JBay having like a 65% win rate with like 1,000 games.
That's true. On the other hand, most of those 1,000 games probably came at a time when this hero was not entirely useless.
It doesn't matter. JBay just picks that hero routinely.
Dire team
Hey, let him do it, and then just pick
Rex,
something up
anyway.
with the counter power. Pick the counters up. It's all about what you let through. That's what the ban phase really is. You know, ban phase is a lot less who do I want to get rid of specifically, and a lot more who am I specifically willing to let through that I can goad the enemy team into picking.
5 seconds remaining.
But you know, you said it yourself, right?
Like that.
No
They
hero
just say,
puddling for JBay this season.
What heroes do I not want to play against? Okay, I'll ban those heroes.
That's a losing ban strategy. Well, except when you're dealing with like super binary counters. Brief drop here. You should be fine now. Do not adjust your sets. Just a moment of lag there.
Radiant team pick.
I think that
Taggies again.
I hope they don't ban CK because like Reedy has tried to play CK 4 times this week and has lost 3 of those 4. And those are all
Nice.
post
10
match.
seconds remaining.
Yikes, that's not a great place to stand on.
5 seconds remaining.
CK Dispatch feels good. At least the first impression of CK is very good. Could be like PL in 733 though, where he's just a god for like a month and then he disappears, never to be seen again.
Radiant team pick.
Disruptor.
Gonna bring out the Disruptor for Hollywood, who's playing in the other series, so that's slightly confusing.
That's support. Let's go.
You're trying to kill me.
Hey, said something to that effect before.
Someone get Hollywood
10
Dota
seconds
Plus again,
remaining.
so he can spam that line.
Yeah, we'll
5
start
seconds remaining.
a save the Hollywood.
Go for me. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, in fairness, if Jug makes it to level 20 in that game and the game isn't already decided yet, it's over for him anyway. It's one of those games. And hey, he was stomping the yard for a while till Invoker just started killing everybody else on his team every fight. Centaur Warrunner coming up. One of the bigger winners of the last patch. Big Boy LaCroix are seething that his team got knocked out literally days before this hero became playable again. LC comes right out to meet it. So far, this is a pretty solid LC game. The one guy you don't really want to do anything about is a Centaur Warrunner, and he doesn't really have that much ability to impact what you do, so
10
should be
seconds
alright.
remaining.
You can sometimes get into the awkward situation of dual instant glimpse or dual instant, disruptor, wall, and ult, which can make it very hairy for you and very hairy for your team's ability to get involved with it. But I don't think that's true, Roxy. If anything and everything worked in LD2L, then Wraith King probably wouldn't have been the third most picked hero in Season 13 and 14, and also the the lowest win rate hero in Season 13 and 14.
Alright, so Giraffe has 3 games on Legion this week at a 33% win rate. He won 2 out of 3.
66% win rate. There we go.
Radiant team
The
pick.
double the 33.
Phantom Assassin.
Literally
PA.
twice.
PA looked like she was gonna get completely annihilated in the last patch.
Oh,
On
why
paper,
this
the
hero has a
update.
positive win rate? It looks so terrible.
On paper,
That's a
it
hard
looks
lane.
completely horrible, but it's a hard lane.
You,
10 seconds.
yeah, like you take more damage than you give out for a little while, right?
5
And
seconds
the
remaining.
new stun can't get interrupted is kind of you blink in, you get stunned, you get ulted by disruptor. I mean,
Yeah.
that's later than
Yeah, PA into Centaur is a great game for PA. You know, later on, she's not going to care about this guy even a little bit. Problem is, though, is that in lane, it's going to be fairly rough. I will agree with you
I mean,
on that.
it means you do have to get a BKB though, because if Centaur is like playing correctly, Centaur should get the blade mail.
It's true,
And there's
but also
enough
you don't really
control
have...
out there.
If you have Shard, you don't have much of an obligation to actually hit him. You could just kind of drop the fan and eyes on him, and then, you know, he's doing nothing to you. Nobody needs to do anything to him. You could build around that fact, but PVC has expressed very limited interest in building so that people have to focus on him.
Radiant team back.
All right, halibut, cod, or tilapia.
Call of Duty or tilapia? I've heard that tilapia is trash fish, but I won't tell you the source. OD coming up here again. I don't think this is the guy you wanted. I think this is like... Outside of the ability to astral people during duels, this is like a super bad OD game.
Don't you waste PA's new ult with the Astral? I don't really fully know how it works. I'm
Well,
pretty sure you can waste it.
The problem is like, you could hypothetically do that, sure, but if you do that, then LC has free duel. If LC has
yeah,
free
she
duel,
can just
she's
get it
gonna kill
again,
you.
I guess. That's true.
All right, so J-Bay just gets to play sniper this game.
Yeah, you can.
Like, Reedy
Because
can...
they banned Dawnbreaker instead of sniper.
5 seconds remaining. Dire team back.
OD coming up here. I just don't like it. It's like, you just have two options. You can either stop the duel, or you can stop yourself from getting one-shot by PA. And that's your two options. And you're going to have to do both, and you really are not kit well to do that.
10 seconds
Do
remaining.
not like it. Do not like it, not one bit.
5 seconds remaining.
Dota 2 Pro Tracker has Invoker at 58.2 win percent.
Nice.
Radiant team ban.
Well, unfortunately for you, J-Bay does not, in fact, get to play Sniper this game because his own team banned it.
Okay.
So you will never see
10 seconds remaining.
J-Bay playing a Garden Gnome in this particular series, unless they go to game 3 and he picks it then.
No, you can play Clockwork, who's just a Garden Gnome with armor.
Yeah, I guess that's true. You can play Tinker too,
Tinker,
Who's
yeah.
just a Garden Gnome with armor.
or you can play Gyrocopter.
Who's just... No.
He's a Garden
Why
Gnome
Is
too.
Gyrocopter keen?
Yeah, he is.
Radiant team pick.
Just a big fat one, but he is one.
Alright, and then
Alchemist.
Batrider a keen?
Nope, he's just weird. And yeah, the Alchemist Rider is the only other one. Like, the
10 seconds
Timbersaw
remaining.
and Snapfire are both goblins, even though Snapfire super looks like a king, and almost certainly was supposed to be one, at least originally. And, Batrider's just some weird yellow guy with no defined species.
Alright,
Now,
alright.
I should clarify there that I'm not implying that, he's from a certain place on planet Earth. Batrider is, like, humanoid, might not even necessarily be human, likely some sort of gremlin guy.
Small keen are a branch of the keen, even smaller than their
10
brethren,
seconds
including
remaining.
Rizrax, Razil, and Beatrix.
5 seconds remaining.
What the hell? They like retcon that. Nice.
But
Medusa up here.
Batrider is not listed in there, so...
You know, it's listed techies.
As regular keen.
Yeah.
But Batrider is not keen or small keen.
What's a Medusa car?
And
Anti-mage. Hell yeah, let's go.
ODPA
Alright, well-
mid?
Yeah. GG, well played.
No, ODAM mid. Yeah, this is horrible. This is like
Nah.
disastrous looking for,
I hate to say GG, well played, but Medusa and anti-mage is kind of classic GG.
You've got Dusa into Anti-Mage, you've got Slizzy on OD,
It's AM
and
mid, by the
another
way.
terrible OD game. Yep, it is. Slizzy into on the OD and another terrible OD game. The Centaur Warrunner has no reason to get anybody to look at him. It's really gonna be, it's gonna be hard. I don't think it's 100%
So it's
impossible for Radiant to pull this out, but it's like 99% impossible for Radiant to pull this out.
So we'll see Treads, Yasha, Harpoon. Or Treads, Harpoon on this anti-mage mid.
Could be. The one thing this entire Radiant lineup has is that it's going to be really annoying SPA lining into Centaur and Witch Doctor. And that is it. Everything else, I think, favors the Dire. And it's one of those unfortunate, ungodly situations where because Matt is on a carry that comes in so late, but it also has a horrible matchup with the Anti-Mage, it's like, pop quiz. What point in the game is the Radiant team going to be stronger than the Dire team? Like, what time span is the Radiant team going to outscale them if they're both on equal footing?
They don't, because they have a Medusa.
Yeah.
They don't early
will
game,
never,
and
yeah.
Medusa's countered late game, so it's kind of impossible.
Yeah, I don't
We
know.
also have the everyone's faster again, but they do have more pullback with Glimpse and with Centaur R, but Centaur.
It looks like
Prepare
last
for battle.
game, I think, was a soft favor of the Reedy team on the draft that had more catastrophic consequences than it looked on paper. This team, it looks like Reedy team is just walking all over them. Like, this is so much of a worse draft.
5-man smoke top.
Yep.
PVC's cooking.
Going to likely run into Sabo here. Gonna likely run into the Warlock. Yep, just finds them with their face. Oh my god, 2 of the stuns missed. Oh my god,
This Kakashi. You still got it. Nice.
they
That's fine.
almost missed the blood grenade too.
Who cares that they just shorted Woodshocker's son? You know?
No caster chat, please.
30 seconds to battle.
Stop. I'm not casting. I'm not even here. Oh man, this is awful. So Slizzy's coming to lane with no mana. So he can astral one time and then won't be able to use it to secure. Poho's gonna die. Does deny the rune though. That's nice.
Nice.
But
I like this fucking girl boss score trio we got going on. Pretty good.
That's true.
Gaslight Gatekeep girl boss.
Yeah, we got the Womanti mage, yeah.
Classic J-Bay.
It's better this way.
Yep, Slizzy indeed, sitting here. And it had to be even worse, because it's not just that Slizzy is sitting in lane with no mana. He's sitting in lane with no mana against anti-mage, who's gonna just keep tapping him the back, making him lose even more.
It is denied.
He's already got the Meteor Hammer queued up as well.
Nice, nice. And notably,
Which I
last
don't-
game, the OD didn't go for Meteor Hammer at all. It did feel like he was a little bit lacking at times because of that, but...
Unlucky last hits. Underneath tower, 2 of them in a row. Missed an entire wave, though 2 of them were just unlucky with the damage range. He did the minimum damage, and they were left with like 2 HP.
Barrel Rider, I'm going to ask you the hardest question you've ever heard in your entire life.
Alright.
What the hell were those albums you were talking about in your game from last week? We were just sitting there going, like, what's the deal here? Where's this bit going? And no one ever responded.
I appreciate Hollywood's take in music. You know, we were paused just to break it up. I wanted to know how he felt about these classic, well, I guess.
Oh yeah, they're
Some of them
super
were
classic. I mean, these are
albums.
like ancient era music right here. Anybody who
Well-
listens to all that crap is old.
I mean, some of it's just like the mid 2010s hip hop revival with Kendrick and J. Cole, right? Like,
So old. I mean, like everybody. Kendrick Lamar is 65 years old now. Did you even realize that?
he's 34.
He's 65 years old now. Did you even realize that? Randy,
Very
you're a
old,
music
yeah.
critic, right?
His grandpa age, you know?
Yeah.
No.
See,
He's
Randy
making
would know,
music
he's an
with Baby Keem in classic trap fashion.
Yeah, he's
with a
making
West Coast
music.
twist.
He's making music with
Also,
Baby
he's making
Keem
music in
because
the grave.
it's his grandson. That's why he's called the baby. G-Rav looking for the counterattack here, looking to get rid of Pahoro. Actually, does land it. Now the bad news is that, as I said before, the 5 and the 4 trade, the real winner in that is the Paz 1. The good news is, at the very least, Legion Commander got something back instead of it being just a pure downside. So it's a loss, but not as bad as it could have been. And there goes Slizzy's Courier, just to make him miserable one more time.
He did get the Ring of Health though before it died, so he's actually can just stay here and fight, which is bad for J-Bay, who is out of regen. And he wants to hold
has a
on until
Fairy
he can
Fire.
get his own Ring of Health. That's
Oh,
not
he
regen.
counterspelled the Astral, that's very sad.
Limps under Giraffe. He's quite hurt here, but ducks into the trees.
Gets himself some mangoes. Delicious.
Why is Legion so low? What happened?
Got glimpsed under tower.
Fight top? Are we gonna see Warlock die?
Most likely.
Nope.
Nope. Centaur's turning around on him. I think torn over whether to keep going on that or to try and help Reflesky out. He, as I say, bowled a 7-10 splint, went right down the middle. Got the using the hoof stomp with the new advantage of being able to walk around while you're doing it, which is like super nice. Should help avoid the all too common "God damn it" scenario on Centaur Warrunner, which you'll know if you've ever been in that scenario because when it happens to you, you say "God damn it." Anti-mage blinks to try and secure range, do not get it. Counter spells to try and reflect that, does not get it.
Even though this disruptor kind of not doing well in lane, like Matt's got these 2 Wraith Bands, which means he can just sit here forever.
Yep.
Actually, just sit there forever.
Well, he can sit there until anti-mage gets farmed and then just comes and kills him, but until that point, he can sit there forever. If it was not for that, then Matt could stay in this spot lane until the heat death of the universe, even after the game ends.
But actually leading the last hits chart is PA by a significant amount.
Yeah, actually, it's quite significant. Oh my.
Like, PA's got fat stacks.
Somebody said I can't see anything, and it made me worried, and then I realized it's just US Danny again.
He doesn't need to see.
Yeah.
One day your stream is actually gonna die, and Daniel will try to tell you, and you won't believe him.
Yeah, that's true. The boy cried wolf. Yeah.
Yeah.
As must be.
At the very least, Centaur is competitive with the anti-mage, but I mean, he's like a world away from PA, world away from who he's laning against, which ain't the greatest scenario, especially considering he's at a deny deficit as well. Though he does at least have the
that should
level
just be a
advantage
dead
to reflect
Molsky.
these out.
Just when I'll take that.
So is he,
And since PA is so far ahead and has the cornucopia, does not care to smack the Centaur and take the damage.
also does not care to protect her courier, so it dies.
Who needs couriers?
It's animal cruelty, that's a war crime, that's just everything wrong.
It says,
Techies is on that team. They don't care about war crimes.
It says you'll be punished with death if you let it die or whatever in the lore.
Alright,
Yep.
we're gonna see kill mid. Yeah, that's just delaying.
Ooh. The Mana Void.
Jamie's taking tower shots right now, actually.
Yeah.
Dang.
Mana Void did not do nearly as much as they potentially thought it would.
J-Bay also did not move
Invisibility.
aggro to the techies, which was a mistake.
Also true.
Not enough mana for Stampede.
Tower is under attack.
Oh, that's
I don't
a
know,
dead
they're necessarily
PA.
gonna need it here. No, it's not. The Warlock.
Oh, is it
heal's
level 1
gonna-
Maledict?
I don't think if it
Level 2
necessarily.
Maledict.
Yeah, I don't think it necessarily matters if it's level 1 Maledict, because you know, all it cares about is your HP. It doesn't track damage. I've learned recently a lot of people think it tracks damage. No, it's just the you know, amount of HP you
HP
had
or-
versus
Or
now.
maledicted, yeah.
So-
Literally HP.
Even if
number.
PA took a lot of damage, if Warlock just gives it all back to her, then she's gonna be fine. Interesting little matchup
Oh.
down here, but 2v3.
Is under attack.
Giraffe really
Mana's
doesn't want to die
literally
right
no
now.
mana, but he's okay.
Yep, both of the cores just had to retreat there, and both of the, well, all three of the supports were more or less okay. Centaur gets a little time to power play down here. All alone, has finished up his Vanguard.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Which is a very strong pickup in this particular game. And then he missed his stun,
now-
and everybody's going to make fun of him for it.
So now Warlock actually can't do damage.
Radiant are scanning.
Well, statistically he can't do
Dire's
damage,
middle
but
tower
yeah.
is under attack.
I think he does 2 damage per hit right now at 66.
Hey, he does 2 damage per hit if the Vanguard damage block happens.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Damage
Dire's
coming
middle
bot.
Down here.
has fallen.
Yeah, this
He
is
is
super
smoked.
dangerous for Matt.
He's revealed the smoke.
Dire.
He's revealed
Okay,
the smoke
that's-
way too early.
That's unfortunate.
4v3 at bot.
It is coming.
He reflects the snake.
The
Holy
Oh
crap!
my god!
Huge! Huge LC overwhelming odds. Unfortunately,
Oh my-
she duels the worst imaginable target. Doesn't win it, but you know.
Good god, dude. Like 4 spells got counterspelled. What?
At least they're gonna turn it around here, get the LC most likely. Okay, this is getting increasingly not worth it. Oh, no. She's gonna be fine. She's a little too low to tank through the static storm and does not get to hit overwhelming odds one more time and just kill everybody. Which would have been a horrific affair if that had happened, let me tell you. Well, the
I would really
anti-mage
like
was
to
out.
CPA get the diffusal blade.
Well, the anti-mage was out. The OD did take out his mid tower, so mid T1 gone on Dire's side.
Just what I need.
Just use blur and get away.
Simple as.
Okay. He's very dead.
Yep.
Look away.
Good job, PVC.
Yep, just hit the Stampede, ran her over. The most literal utility of Stampede you'll ever see.
It's not a stampede if you don't kill Mufasa.
Yeah, I guess that's true. But you know, Reedy is like a metaphorical
Radiant's
Mufasa.
middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Yeah. You ever see the scene where Reedy is like, I killed Mufasa, you know? It's
Yeah.
a great one.
Can't believe they put Reedy in the live-action Lion King. Real shame, ruined his whole career.
Sad.
He left
Yeah,
hip hop
Reedy's
for this.
career being ruined. Oh!
PA just getting slaughtered again. Oh my god.
Come
Oh
on,
my
come
gosh,
on.
she's gonna
blur,
get out.
blur.
Nice blink. Okay.
The stun. Do not duel.
Yeah, duel this guy instead, he sucks.
Well,
So
man.
that's how you do it.
Radiant's bottom
Reflesky is level 6. You ever seen one of those Reddit clips where he solo kills everybody?
Alright,
Yep.
AM might be gone. Oh, shield rune.
That's
Dire's
convenient.
middle tower is under attack.
And he realized that OD was moving to...
What? I was
Alright.
trying to tip people as a caster.
OD.
What can you do,
Was
man?
moving to cut him off, but was not actually close enough to hit him with the Astral, so he just TP's out and he's fine.
Odie astraling himself in shame.
Radiant's
Or
bottom
like just getting
tower
his
is under
support
attack.
supplies off courier there.
Oh
Techie's
no,
looking at
we
her.
have too many mana boots.
Okay, let's do a count. We have one on Disruptor, one on Techies, and one on Warlock. I think 2 is probably fine. Like, we'll live. Simply disassemble later for Bongo Boots, easy. Gonna try and go deep for Molsky here, but Molsky actually just turns it around on these two. He's trying to go deep, maybe a little deeper than he
Okay,
thinks
so. Oh!
he should.
Uh-oh.
Stable is too good.
Man, you know you're in a bad way when you're pause 3 and a pause 5 and you're losing a 2v2 to the
Radiant's
supports
middle
on the
tower
enemy
is
team.
under attack.
Look at the net worth chart. At the very least, nothing else, the Radiant is leading pretty decently so far here at 13 minutes. Which, I mean, if they want to have a hope in hell, they have to be.
Radiant's middle tower.
I don't know
I
how
think
much
the
we can
depth
help.
on Reedy top like really slowed him down. Even though he has like 84 last hits compared to 60 for the next person, it's just like he doesn't have the battle fury because he lost a lot of gold.
Okay, G-Rav is randomly gonna go down here. Over at say he didn't lose a duel. Okay, good. He didn't even duel at all. Molsky sticking around a little much here.
The battle fury's on its way, so we should see Reedy just skyrocket from here.
We saw Reedy, or not Reedy, we saw Slizzy accidentally quick cast his W on himself for no reason again. Uh-oh. Well, that time it wasn't
third time.
on purpose. That was counterspell. And dual wind comes out. Slizzy is destroyed. Second highest net worth in the game, and he just went down the snap of the Dyer's fingers. This is just such a bad OD game. It's really confusing. Like, it didn't do anything for them last time, really. There are a couple of fights where it felt like, you know, he got some good goes at the back line. But it felt like more often than not in game one.
1v1 with the ones here.
Yep.
Oh,
Well,
okay,
not
it's
much
Alright,
more
it's
than
about-
more.
You have stat camps and your PAs in lane. Go use upheaval on that camp and blow them up.
Radiant's bottom
there we go.
tower is under attack.
Live your inner Midas life.
Ski gonna get hit a bot.
unfortunate. Giraffe is in the wrong part of town.
Ooh. Wait, why? He was in the Disruptor arena. At least wait till it's over.
Oh my god.
Still gets at least one revenge kill.
I see a Legion commander. Let's all walk close so we group up for overwhelming odds.
Stick together, team.
It's not cheap getting the gear I need.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Alright, this is where Reedy should go to second place.
How'd you know? Could it be the fact that he was doing an ancient camp and Slizzy is doing having a 1v1 with a tiny crappy skeleton in the jungle? No,
I used mathematics.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it said more creeps good.
Yeah, if you're a math whiz, then why don't you explain to us exactly?
Legion running right at Slizzy. Force him off the map.
If you're such a math magician, why don't you explain exactly how many times I've ponged during this game?
I don't count.
Oh, so you're a math guy, but you don't count? Or if
No,
you're in
I'm
the
not
UK?
even a math guy.
Yeah, but you used mathematics. You can't do that if you're not
No,
part
no,
of the
I used
math guy
Python.
class.
Is under attack.
I use Python and R. I don't use real math.
Didn't you read the character creation screen? Even if you use tools to do it, if you do math, you're a math guy.
Calculator?
Yes, you're a math guy. Listen, have you ever seen somebody cool carrying a calculator?
Yeah.
Don't lie to me.
Like all the cool kids at school because we were required to have calculators.
Okay, let me rephrase that. Have you ever seen a cool person willingly carrying a calculator?
Sports are dead, by the way.
Oh no, he didn't R in time. Okay, just gonna stampede him out. Any other benefit? Oh, they're gonna get Molsky.
Yep.
Ooh, okay. Not sure if the Death Word was necessary.
That's fine, it's only a minute cooldown.
Yeah, that's true.
Only has a minute cooldown. Anyway, now it's time to go beef with LC in the jungle. Within the next 30 seconds.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Something's coming to LC, what is it?
Dire's
An idea.
structures are fortified.
No, on the courier.
blank dagger.
I can't find. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And there it is, Blade Mail and Blink at less than 20 minutes. You know, she is behind. This is a much better LC game than it is a game for anybody ahead of her, basically, except for the PA, who's on her own team, so it's probably okay. I mean, she wants duels anyway, so what's the matter?
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's
BKB
bottom
into
tower is under
MKB.
attack.
Interesting.
The bars, yeah. We spitting bars down here.
Reedy is drunk.
Hey, I mean, that could be a way that PVC team wins this game.
This
Hog,
game
my
kinda
wife brought me diabetes. Be right back.
The game kind of gets more and more miserable, like, as it goes on, because your Legion's gonna be collecting duels, like, your PA is gonna be getting items, like,
And your anti-mage is going to
Your
continue to
anti-mage.
exist in any capacity, basically. He's
your
actually going for
will have
Diffy.
issue. Yeah. And, like,
It's going to be slow with no farming items, but
Radiant's top tower is under
in
attack.
like 15 to 20 minutes, we're gonna see this game turn, like, really hard.
yeah, most likely. It's very hard to see any real path to victory. I mean, it's easy to see paths where they're just occasionally going to get some random pick or some nice lucky kill or something, but it's very hard to see a reality where this team, like, wins for PVC. It's just such a bad outdraft. Odie wants to come see what this PA is up to, finds nothing.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Reedy team turning around, gonna try and pincer them here, but they're getting second thoughts. Hey, Diffy revealed there. Witch Doctor attempts to, oh! Flizzy tried to get gone there. Centaur's ulting.
Interesting.
Again!
Is under attack.
Twice in a row now, but I don't think he's getting... No,
Oh, okay.
he is in fact getting 3. No, he ain't getting 3.
Unfortunate.
Dual win for LC here. Lots of items got revealed in that fight. Just to mention, we've got the Blink Dagger revealed there. LC's Blink Dagger wasn't revealed up until that point, so that was when she revealed it.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And the Diffy got shown on the anti-mage there. So
Radiant's
3 new
structures
items
are
made their
fortified.
debut in that little skirmish. That ended up in 2 kills. And a very sad Witch Doctor.
I do want to say that LC did walk under vision, so if they ever clicked on her, they would have known that the Blink Dagger was up. But this is LD2L, and clicking on your enemies is illegal.
Hey, in fairness,
Radiant's middle tower
we
is
don't
under
know if
attack.
she just walked under vision for like 1 frame. Nobody saw that anyway. I don't know
Radiant's
what
middle tower
particular
has fallen.
vision you're talking about here. Actually, I
Look
can't
at
see
PVC.
any in the jungle.
Radiant's middle tower.
PVC having a great
Oh.
time in the RTZ cliffs.
Oh,
Okay,
well,
yeah.
that's depressing. Another
That's
1 second
unfortunate.
ult.
Whereas this he watches his team
Oh,
die.
man. He got hit by Fatal Bond, so he's trapped up there too.
Yep, they,
No!
oh, he's
Well
gonna
done.
TP out. Nobody had a stun.
That's, what can you do? It's fine.
1 for 3, and the one won a duel on the Dire. 1,890 gold changes hands, mostly to techies and PA.
I said in chat last week that I thought Reedy's team was going to go all the way.
I mean, you and everybody else at the start of the season, frankly. This is a very frustrating game to watch because I think, no offense to anybody on it, I think 100% of people wanted Reedy team to lose here. Especially with the hope given to them that in the group stage game against the PVC team, they just got completely rolled up.
I mean, they won one. I don't know.
I think when you have people like Reedy and J-Bay on a team, and people like Molsky who just play Dota all the time, when a patch changes, the players that
The thing
are
is worry.
gonna adapt are gonna be these
Yeah,
core
that is a
players.
good point. I do think, like, especially that game 1 is all over the PVC team if there's no patch. Like, in the of course. In the case where the patch didn't change things, it's like a nearly 100% win rate for the PVC team. Of course, the sad thing is that this PVC team is going to be out of it no matter which patch it is. Beryl, you've been accused of being an ass guy in chat. How do you respond to that?
Yes.
Now, could you please describe to the audience at home, do you mean you're somebody who likes asses, or do you mean you're somebody who is asses?
The second one.
Okay, got it. But yeah, at this point, has surpassed Medusa, who's positioning herself here like she wants to try and do something in defense of this tower.
Was it Vex who wanted to know if I was an ass guy?
No, it was Roxy Roro, who's
Oh,
joined us tonight.
well, I'm definitely into Roxy and Roxy's ass.
Get a room, you two.
I can't. Roxy keeps getting deported.
That is a bit of a shame. But yeah,
And I'm
I do
already
think-
married, so I can't give Roxy the marriage visa.
Yeah, there we go. It is a bit of a shame if it turns out in the predictable fashion, because it's like, it did kind of feel like this was the one place that we had a chance to not have Reedy just be the most boring winner in the history of LD2L. But it looks like the most predictable result is coming through, unless you just concede last week for no reason, which would be funny, but also equally
No.
dumb.
I think Hollywood has a chance. Like, Looter is so far above in performance from everyone else in the league.
Well, that's
Like-
true. Last time they faced each other, like, you remember when I said it was like a miserable stomp when the PVC team faced the Reedy team? When the Reedy team faced the Hollywood team, it made that stomp look like a competitive game. I mean, it was like ludicrously one-sided. So if Hollywood ends up winning here today, then
I have no doubt it's going to be Hollywood Reedy in the finals, and like I think that Hollywood's team has I favor them to win.
I think their offlane's too crappy. Sorry, Majwani and Hollywood, but you guys are just like it never improved. Hollywood improved in the way that I think he started playing more comfortable heroes in a more comfortable way, but the Majwani guy, yeah, I think they end up pulling down what Looter gives them, and I don't think that Reedy is going to let them go unpunished. You know, after all, last time the Reedy and Sabo lane faced the Majwani Hollywood lane, that was the series where the two of them collectively went 1-35 over the two games. I don't know. I don't think I can favor it. I don't think it's completely impossible. I do think, outside of the off lane in particular, which, it's very rough. I do think Princess and Copless's chemistry has improved. I think Princess's confidence as a player has improved. But they still have the weak link.
Princess isn't allowed to win. Sorry.
Yeah, there we go. They still have kind of the weak link, as unfortunate as it is to say. They still have a weak link in the off lane, and they still have the weak link in terms of they are still struggling in games to actually take advantages when they get it. You know, it's like the series that we did with them last week. I believe you might have been present for that. In Game 2, if the draft was not so disproportionately favored towards their team, it's like they were very much playing like they were trying to lose, to a certain degree. They were very much playing, very cautiously when they were ahead, and very aggressively when they were behind, right? And, like, the bad ways that you can do both of those things. You know, they were throwing their faces into the cliffs when they were down, and they were hesitant to get even the easiest objectives when they were up. And that's two things that make me feel that. Well, that plus the fact that rep, and that plus the fact that last time I saw it, it was just like. It was our week 1 game, and I picked it because I thought it was going to be the most competitive and interesting, and it was over in like 35 minutes. I don't think even with Looter, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough with Looter. Facing his own teammate from last season in finals, if it's going to be them. I do think, generally, I favor the Cranberry Sprite team to win in that match, if that hasn't already ended yet. But I don't think it's a very decisive. I think that's too close to call, realistically, like 55-45 in favor of Cranberry. Maybe even like 52-48 favoring Cranberry. Just a hair. And maybe I'm gonna eat crow after saying this live on stream, but it's like... it just looked like such an unsurmountable mountain to climb. Their first game performance against this team, like, it was... You had to be there, I think. I don't know if you saw the games. You could watch it after if you want, or you could probably watch it now, I guess, because apparently somebody is going to make us stay around here for 35 minutes, but it's about as much time as you need. Yeah, it was a massacre. I think I favor the Cranberry team more in that occasion, if nothing else for the fact that at least they took one off of the Reedy team during group stage. US Danny in chat is immediately blaming Auction Draft for, well, the funny thing is I think Hollywood got exactly what and who he wanted. It's just that the lane that he ended up with, that he wanted. Which is a friend stack lane, if nothing else, so... I'm sure, you know... It doesn't really matter how that lane goes, and how the plays go, and how the games go for Hollywood, because he at least gets to be in the friend stack in that lane. But, like, it's just been... it's been very disastrous. Beryl, why don't you tell us a funny anecdote while we're waiting?
Oh no.
Not me.
I'm not.
never lost
I'm
control.
not a funny person.
Well, say just anything that comes to your head.
Reflexy.
Yep.
Again, has 2 pings per minute during regular season games.
Like that, everybody. If you saw that, it's like that.
This might be the final game at this rate. To be honest.
I don't know. If
Confidence.
they got 2 minutes left on the pause clock before they can just G and then they're out their anti-mage, or they FF and get a stand-in for game 3, which would be easy win for
Quite
the
comical.
PVC team.
I mean, when I said I didn't want to see the Reedy team win this season, I didn't mean it like that. I would rather see somebody overcome the mountain. I would rather see somebody beat them fair and square and actually take them out and actually prevent the incredibly predictable result. Rather than, oh, well, they had to GG, it's over. Two more minutes. Okay, Beryl, 2 minutes. You must entertain the entire audience. 2 minutes, go.
They said sorry about the wait. So
That's
I
not
think they
very
might be back.
No, he said 2 minutes, and then sorry about the wait. Now entertain. Go.
All
2
right.
minutes of entertainment. Start. Now. Go, 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 go.
So in Iranian culture, there's this like weird social thing where like when you go to someone's house, you know, you might say, "Hey, that's like a nice painting" or whatever, right? In Iranian culture, there's this thing called taruf, and like the host is supposed to be like so nice and inviting that like if you say, "Hey, that's a nice painting" or something, they're supposed to like offer it to you genuinely, so you like take it home and shit. It's and I deal a lot with like Iranian immigrants here in the States, and it's really funny when Americans will just like, "Okay, yeah, I'll take it." Because like the other side of this process is you're supposed to be like a generous guest and say, "Oh no, thank you so much for offering." Like it's a whole, you know, fake civility thing. And it's for everything. It's even for like dinner and shit. It's just like, "Oh no, I couldn't
I couldn't
would you like some
possibly
food?
eat
I
dinner.
couldn't possibly eat." And like Americans are just like, "Okay, talk to you tomorrow." All right, we're
Oh,
back.
Flesky with the Indian scammer gimmick. Yeah, I guess to summarize, yeah. No argument, Looter has been popping off in an incredible way this season. No argument that Princess has been probably overperforming expectations. Definitely playing Pause 1 at a higher level than he has historically, like seen in Season 13. But yeah, yeah, the off lane, it makes me worry. It makes me think it's going to be hard for them to... I think the patch didn't help things either, because I think the patch made off lane more important. I think the patch made doing well on the lane a more significant... Well, both a more difficult thing to do and more significant thing to do. With the further move of objectives up to their respective off lanes and the further importance placed upon those off lane towers, right? If you crumble, you're in a bad way. If they
All right,
make that guy
Sabo, please
crumble-
put your tier 2 token into your slot. Please use it.
He's listening. You're stream sniping. You got the Gossamer cape.
Is that what you want for tier 2? I didn't. We don't get to see his options, but like on Warlock, you just take Shining Rock 100% of the time.
Middle tower is under
Probably
attack.
didn't get Shiny Rock. Oh no, Centaur killed one of his own men. There's a Crimson at the very least, which is nice.
If PVC gets spotted here, he's just dead.
Luckily, nobody wants to go far enough to spot this man.
Well, probably not because they didn't get a Basher. We're getting an MKB instead.
It's true. I mean, hey, if it was like 10 years ago, that would be a basher. It used
Did
to do
Basher
that.
build into MKB?
No, it was MKB had like mini stun bashes.
Oh yeah, but those didn't stop things like TPs or.
You're
That's
a
true, but
roach.
hey, it would have been a basher. That's enough for me, and they are indeed going to do the rush here.
Miss old sniper headshot with MKB, and you just
You basically freeze people in place, yeah. I don't think I missed that, to be honest with you.
Miss shrapnel damaging towers.
no, don't miss that.
I don't think anyone does.
I do, bring it back, bro. Listen,
Yeah, bring it back. Bring March of the Machines back.
I mean, hey, with the way Dota is going, it wouldn't even be surprising. It's like, next update, they're going to take out Conk Grenade and just make the shard shrapnel damage its buildings. Next update, they're
That would
putting
be
March
such a
back.
bad shard. Unless it gave like the talent for extra charges. Extra charges but like
Oh,
that doesn't
yeah,
seem
wait,
like what
hold
they
on.
want to do with shards. They want to
Hey,
give everyone shards
whoa.
with extra abilities.
They give Shrapnel the ability to damage towers, and they bring back its ability to stack multiple times, so you can just put 4 Shrapnels on one piece of ground and just do 1 billion damage. There you go.
Plus 28 dual damage, by the way.
Yep. Currently sitting at 104.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
So I want to know what the theory is behind the MKB. Does Reedy just like think, oh, that's better to hit the
Well,
hit
what
the
he thinks
Medusa
is,
with? Is it better to hit the?
yeah, what he thinks is that
Slow
Medusa's
down.
gonna rush
Yeah.
Butterfly like the last game, and he was right. She did.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I mean, surely
Yeah, I think,
guess
like-
AM doesn't it, but AM would be your MKB buyer in this game.
Yeah, ideally.
Radiant's
I think if
top
PA
tower-
got Disperser
Radiant's top
as
tower
well,
has
that would be
fallen.
really good with the AOE slot.
Hey, Anti-Mage should still get it.
Free stat.
AM is in fact himself now going to get the MKB, so it's going to be 2 MKBs out, making that.
AM
Butterfly
does have the
very
Diffusal Blade too,
They'll never see
with the
me.
additional mana burn talent, which is like just doubling down.
Tower is under attack.
Yeah, AM basically just has one job this game, and it's just a Hound Dog. On Medusa here, I mean, look, he sees Medusa
Oh.
under this ward and immediately just right-clicks her. He doesn't even care that
Okay.
he's walking under a
Duel
load
on the
vision.
Sizzy.
Oh,
That's a very forward duel. It
Worked out.
works.
Immediately,
Okay.
G-Ref looking very dead, but
Giraffe got stoned. What can you do?
yep.
Don't do drugs.
The PA going in pretty deep there, but just got chain stunned to death.
They're diving at T3 when the T2 is not dead. Love to see it.
Plus one for two.
Divide.
Unsurprisingly, perhaps, the team with the 5k net worth deficit gets more on 2 kills than the team that's up gets on 1. 777
They also got
gold
a
changes
duel,
hands.
So plus 28.
Oh yeah, they did. 132 dual damage. More coming. Okay, I thought for a second, I thought the dual bonus damage was on the right side, and I looked at that, I was like, wait a minute, G-Raft, you lose your mind? You lose your marbles?
I just realized that the outposts moved.
You just realized that? Bro,
Yeah.
read patch notes, please.
No. Imagine reading
Wish
patch
Doctor
notes to a game that you don't play.
That's true. Well, hey, you play Turbo, it changed that too.
No, you still just pick Spectre.
Shiny Rock in Witch Doctor's pocket, so there's that. Disruptor also got the Gossamer Cape.
Gift from the Tempest.
Nobody wants to get hit on this team.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Javelin up for Anti-Mage. Four minutes to go on Roche. They are not going to get that another chance at Aegis anytime soon. But it's not the worst thing to take over this place. I'm sure they're probably looking for the Medusa here, but no such luck. She's at top. Scanned out PA here. I mean, she immediately revealed herself anyway, so nothing much gained by this.
Radiant's bottom
Anti-Mage
tower
still in
is
camps
under
here.
attack.
More like Wardlock. Got him.
They're grouping right now. Taking a smoke maybe.
Olski just picked up the massively nerfed Heaven's Halberd. It is an interesting decision. I don't think that's a very worthwhile pickup in a game where Medusa's going to be just locked out of existence anyway, and the main upside of it is gone now. PA finished out Satanic. TP's coming in here. It had actually spot out the Centaur Warrunner coming in. Did not expect him to go for techies, I guess.
Are scanning.
Because he's
He's
been there so
the
long, you
slowest man.
can't actually move out of the. Well, they can't.
Yeah, they
move.
actually had to pump Centaur ult to get out of the upheaval. Then Slizzy just randomly dies again.
Slizzy's left behind in the trenches.
PA gonna be positioning himself very forwardly here. Just used a full golem on this Centaur Warrunner for some reason. Okay.
Dire's top tower.
See you later, Anti-Mage. Yay, in
my.
the thick of it here. Very good ult though. These two are
Oh
both
no,
zoned.
no, Sugar! He's OP! Reddit! Curry's
But,
got them all now, unfortunately.
Reedy hasn't even used his Satanic yet.
Get
Oh, the
him,
Glimmer
Reedy.
Cape.
Oh my god, triple kill.
Assassination at its finest.
Is
Even with
that a
Anti-Mage, just-
dieback on the Witch Doctor?
yes it is. Even with Anti-Mage taking a very early dive in that fight, does not really change anything here. And I think that's a
I mean,
preview of
for
coming
one
attractions. I
person
think
to
that's one of the
die-
worst.
Is under attack.
For only Anti-Mage to die while under Stone Gaze with Death Ward out under Static Storm, like,
For 5 kills too, might be 6 soon.
Radiant's
Okay, not
bottom
PvZ,
tower
not PvZ.
is
Slizzy's just gonna go back under tower here.
Radiant's bottom
they'll probably get melee and leave.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Why though? They still have 30 seconds for the other two get back up, right?
Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen.
Ah, that's sad. No, they'll get melee and then Slizzy and then maybe the Centaur. We got a duel here. We do. It's just not gonna get used.
Radiant's bottom barracks
So they'll just get everybody and then they'll get the ranged Rex too, and they're just gonna stay in the base because at this point it's kind of looking like these three are unkillable. They're all together like this. Anti-Mage just spawned back in. He's working on the lane at top. What did Witch Doctor just ult? Oh, nothing at all. Oh no, he got Sabo. My Warlock is fountain diving. Okay, maybe not the BKB of the year. Very ambitious use of the BKB. Does not really pay off in any way, but it's gonna be fine if they get a second set of racks for literally nothing, and Witch Doctor gets one shot.
Oh, okay.
You're being very, oh my god.
Oh man.
Oh no,
Missed
bro.
all three.
Literally just toying with them right now.
Yep. Well, Centaur has his own halberd now, which is, in fairness, considerably more useful on him than it is on the Reedy team. Not like it really matters particularly much at this point. Seems to me like it's very likely this game is decided at this point, but suppose there's a chance.
So that was the Scotty coming out, which actually could have been the chance.
See, with my eyes, a Divine Rapier on Reedy's quick buy.
Why? That's not very smart. It's like I have a massive, unlosable advantage. Here's what I do.
Murder everyone? I mean, it's not like he's dying.
Hey, in fairness, he definitely would have died in the last go on T4s there if 3 stuns hadn't missed in a row. I wonder if Chad has seen that happen yet. Oh, they're about to. I'm gonna tab out for a moment to watch this. I want to see the live reaction.
We have a Divine Rapier in the game. Everyone's dying to Tormentor.
Rest in
Okay.
peace.
Just in
Oh,
game.
that's a moment.
That's very sad. I was tabbed out because I want to see how chat reacts to all the stuns missing.
Then something even wackier happened.
Very
What can
sad.
you do? Alright, well now they can
Bad
upload
time
because
for
now
that
the
happen,
entire
too.
enemy team randomly died to nothing. Okay.
What a way to go out. What a way for it to end. I hope Centaur hits Blade Mail and PA just explodes. That'd be funny.
All for the most overrated objective in the game. What can you do, man? Goodbye, Matt.
Can eliminate Matt from existence. Can eliminate PVC
Bye.
from existence.
My life, fellow ticket to the grand finals. Maybe.
Good defensive effort there, but
Yeah, they didn't kill the rapier carrier, so it's fine.
Reedy, no TP.
Unlosable.
Sliz couldn't get out of this season without doing that at least one more time.
I think PA can solo the Tormentor, and should. Just for fun.
Yeah, great idea. Just solo the Tormentor, one-shot yourself, and then Medusa picks up the Rapier and wins.
More exciting that way, right?
That's true. We get to go to game 3. Medusa has at least gotten her Scotty by this point. Is looking at a Daedalus. Has an MKB of her own. Evasion all around, just not doing anything for you this game. AC complete on the LC. Or as the cool kids say, ack on the look.
This game has a disturbing lack of shards.
Yeah, that's true. Barely anybody's done the Tormentor. I wonder why. Tell you
I
what,
think
it
it's
does
just
have a
because
refresher
two of
room.
them tried to take it. It was just 2 of them, right? So
We can
The more
make it
people
if we
there, it
try.
does less. It does less damage the more people are there.
Radiant's courier
What else he's gonna do with the blade mail? Warlock's gonna help with his upheaval.
Warlock's gonna die.
That he is. Well, he has finished the job, and Warlock, for his assistance, has now gotten himself his really comical shard.
They will
Yo, those imps are no joke.
Techie's setting up near the Roche pit here.
Oh, this should just be a dead. No, you're scared, Reedy? Okay.
Thinks it's 5. What can you do?
I mean, but we can see two of them in base. Like we watched them. They have wards. He could see Medusa and OD.
Thinks it's 5. What can you do?
Turn off brain. See hero. Your PA with a rapier. Eat your crayons. Kill them.
Radiant are scanning.
No, here's the thing. If you see one person, you know what that really is, right?
Crayons to eat.
No, it's 5. It's Medusa. She's bought her own rapier. She's right behind. If you try, you'll die instantly. Radiant has successfully scanned out the second time. VA's taken Aegis. I think they just denied the cheese.
They did.
So now your rapier carrier has an Aegis, and the game is almost impossible to win if it wasn't already.
Yeah, but 305 movement speed matters.
I
mean, I know that she has Phantom Strike link to get in on things, but
I like the Warlock.
hopefully this is a shard on the way
the
for
Warlock summon
the
thing.
PA. Nope,
Nope,
just a full Scotty coming out.
You don't have space.
You can just sell your Battle Fury now, right? Like, it's just better to single target damage.
Maybe what she's planning on, or maybe she's going to be getting rid of the treads full time for that. Surely if that were the
Maybe
case,
the
you'd
game
put
will
it
end
over.
before. Maybe the game will end before that matters.
I like how they put the counter spell up on the fake anti-mage and it worked.
Oh no.
So
It's a
made it out.
disaster.
Oh, goodbye.
It really
Medusa.
is a disaster.
In the grave.
That is a dieback too.
Reedy? This
Only
Wish Shock
first
Girl
life.
is stupidly powerful. Even now. Oh my
And
god!
Everybody just
That was
dies.
filthy.
Well,
Holy, that was the filthiest rampage I've seen in Open Duel. Oh my
After-
god.
after it's just like the boss team versus the Mickle team from last season. After making the Reedy team look like chumps in the group stage, bracket comes around and these guys just get chumps made out of them right back. I do think, Beryl, you were talking earlier about the patch coming in, and I do actually think that was very significant to how this series played out. I think 1 week ago, PVC Pipe team wins game 1. This game is still a complete wash, but they at least get a third one. You know, that's a chance to win. This week, they ran a game 1 draft that would have been awesome last week and was bad today. The Reedy team just ran a bunch of super meta guys and just cleaned up house. And when time came to turn that around, they just could not keep up. It was a very tragic day for Team PVC, who spent the whole season getting like considerably better as a team, week over week over week. And just a very heartbreaking end for this lineup. You know, this was going to be their moment, and not quite the moment they wanted to remember, perhaps.
Yeah, I think this means, Reedy's going to be the third player to do back-to-back championships and one of the, I think, 12 players to win multiple seasons.
Well, he does still have to get through the final game next week.
Nah,
I
he won.
do think he is generally favored to win. I think, unless I guess hypothetically, the winning team on the bottom bracket could concede. I think he is the favored to win in the final week. I'd say by a pretty heavy margin, due to the fact that in both of the games in group stages against the Hollywood team and the Cranberry team, no matter who wins, Reedy has the advantage there. He did worse in the Cranberry game than the Hollywood games, which is not a very high bar because they just completely stomped down the Hollywood games. So no matter who wins on that bottom bracket, don't anybody dare tell me till I record those. I do think he is the favorite. I don't think it's an impossible situation, and chokes have definitely happened on bracket before in LD2L, way bigger chokes than this. But if Reedy's team comes together next week and they do everything right, they keep everything together, then it should be a very, very strong challenge for the opposing team to overcome. If nothing else, whoever it is, I'm cheering for them. Even if the faith is pretty low, I am cheering for whoever it is because we just want to play. We just want to see somebody who's not the first seed win. You know what I mean? It's been too many seasons since we've been here where either first or second place seed just wins. So, and most of them first place seed. So we want to see somebody else do it for once. As far as the PVC team goes, despite the choke up in the last moment, I do think this is probably the most impressive looking team as a team in this season. If group stage was 10 weeks long, these guys win it for sure, basically. Every time they got together, except for this particular occasion, which is unfortunate, every time they got together, the team just looked stronger and stronger. I thought the chemistry turned out pretty well. There were flaws in both draft and execution, undeniably so. But I do think these guys showed a lot of improvements. I don't think that was down to Kitty, though, because Kitty's washed plus hack plus doesn't talk, but showed a lot of improvements. I think there was just a lot of very impressive moments, especially from where they came from, because they looked like a bottom 3 team. In the first couple of weeks, they looked terrible. Being able to turn it around, even if you couldn't go all the way this much, I think is a big accomplishment. Nothing that any of these guys should be frowning faces, showing frowning faces for. Sure, they wanted to win. Sure, they probably thought they could, but, at least, if nothing else, if it's the Learn Dota 2 League, there you go. I think this is the team that showed the most learning this season. Matt started out looking kind of rough in the puzzle and roll, ended up falling better and better into it as time went on. The occasional 1v5 moment still happened. I think the chemistry with Disruptor was good. PVC got his sea legs back in Pause 3. PVC's bigger issue was picking for himself than actually playing out the game. I thought his execution looked good, even if his self-picking wasn't. I guess he's just better at picking meme teams. Flusky, came in having played nothing but Rubik and actually played almost no Rubik this season in the end. So, yeah, positive season. A little bit good to say about this team, except it's a shame they didn't eliminate the predictability factor from it. Anything else, Dad?
Yeah, I just wanted to say that it's actually Thanks Line has the most improvement in over the season mathematically. They started the season slightly above average and are top in every category. XP, GPM, and KDA through the season. Whereas, I think something to consider is PVC's team also played 5th, 6th, 7th in the early stages.
Yeah, they played harder, backwards.
Yeah, so their numbers go down, but it doesn't mean that they played worse. It's just they played harder teams.
Yeah,
but,
I think that's
with the rolling average. But I don't know. PVC. This is the first time he's playing core in a really long time, and he's for the regular season was a top 10 player, and just he knows. He's banned from Tormentors, by the way. His whole team is.
He's banned from Tormentors. He's banned from tournaments. Randy, anything to add?
No. Looking forward to Reedy beating one person on Hollywood's team next week.
Spoilers!
I don't know if Hollywood's team won or not. I'm just going to assume that they did. I'm looking forward to PVC team. Reedy team beating Looter. And sorry for the rest of his team, who I would like to see win.
If you or somebody you know wants to learn Dota 2 at a casual or more competitive level, go to ld2l.gg today to sign up. It's too late to get into this season, but, you know, there's in-houses popping now pretty regularly. There are queues popping now pretty regularly. All kinds of fun stuff happening everywhere you look. Go to ld2l.gg, follow the link to the Discord server, and Barrel Rider will gladly shit it up for you, the whole server and your whole experience. And
Yeah.
next week we'll be taking a look at finals. I'll also be recording the bottom half of the card at some point this week, probably Tuesday. So until next time, see you then.